Hi there, my name is Leanne Barak and I'm a registered nurse with Strathcona County. I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about frauds and scams that we do see frequently with our older adults here in Strathcona County. The first one is tax scams. This is where you would receive a message or an email from the Canada Revenue Agency claiming that you're entitled to an extra refund, and what you would need to do is provide your banking details. But please be cautious. This wonderful, if true situation is exactly what a tax scam looks like. Another variation on this is that they call to say that you owe the CRA or the Canada Revenue Agency money and that you need to pay it right away or else they will report you to the police. In any case, if you do receive a call, a text, an email, or a letter saying you owe money to the CRA, you can double check this online through My Account, or you can call 1-800-959-8281. Some tips to protect yourself. The CRA will never use aggressive or threatening language. They will never ask for payments through prepaid credit cards or gift cards, things like Home Depot cards or iTunes cards. The Canada Revenue Agency will never ask for financial or personal information in emails, and they will never threaten you with arrest or sending the police. So if any of those things are happening, you can be pretty sure that it is a scam. The next one is an emergency scam. This is where you would a grandparent would receive a phone call from someone claiming to be their grandchild. This grandchild goes on to say that they're in trouble. So common things are things like a car accident, being locked up in jail, or trouble returning home from a foreign country. And what they're asking for is money to help them out, but they need that money very quickly. The caller on the line will ask you questions, getting you to reveal personal information, and they'll also swear you to secrecy, saying that they're embarrassed or they don't want other family members to find out what's happening. Another variation on this is where there's two people on the phone and one pretends to be the grandchild and one pretends to be a police officer or a lawyer. Some things you can do to protect yourself in this situation. Take time, verify the story. The scammers are counting on you wanting to quickly help someone that you love in an emergency. So, again, just think about what they're asking. Call the child's parents or friends and find out about their whereabouts. Chances are they're not where where the scammers are saying that they are. Ask the person on the phone questions that only your loved one would be able to answer and verify their identity before taking steps to help. Never send any money to anyone that you don't know or that you don't trust, and never give out personal information to anyone on the phone. The next one is email scams, or they're called phishing scams. Phishing is when you get an unsolicited email that claims to be from a legitimate organization, such as a bank, a business, or a government agency. The scammers ask you to provide or verify, either through email or by clicking on a web link, personal or financial information like your credit card number, social insurance number, or passwords. Smishing is the same thing, only it occurs via text messages. These messages often copy the tone and the logo of the real organizations that you trust and usually include a call to action. They take many shapes and forms, but the bottom line is that they are looking for your personal information. Some things that you can do to protect yourself. Know that reputable organizations will never ask for your personal information through email or text. Ignore communications from unknown contacts. Delete any suspicious messages that as they may carry viruses. Don't reply to spam messages, even to unsubscribe messages, and don't open any attachments or follow any links. To verify a hyperlink without clicking, hover your mouse over it. Carefully check if it is accurate. Make sure to update your antivirus software on all of your devices, and never use the phone number or email address provided in the suspicious message. Use contact information listed on verified websites. So again, go to the real website and double check that that's accurate. The next one I'd like to talk about is romance scams. These ones it's important to keep your guard up and look out for potential scammers who will try to lower your defenses by appealing to your romantic and compassionate side. They prey on you they prey on you on popular legitimate dating sites as well as on fake ones. On a real dating site, a scammer might send you a few messages and a good-looking photo of themselves or someone they claim to be. Once you are charmed, they will start asking you to send money. They may claim to have a very sick family member or a desperate situation with which they need your help. Once you give them money, they often disappear. A fraudster can also create a fake dating site where you pay for each message you send and receive. To keep you writing back and paying, the scammer may hook you in with vague emails about their love and their desire for you. In many cases, the scammer may even arrange to meet up with you in person to make their fraud seem more credible. Some things that you can do to protect yourself: never send money or give financial details on a dating site. Trust your instincts, ask questions, and carefully read the terms and conditions before signing up on these sites. Know which services are free, which ones cost money, and what it takes to cancel your account. Make sure that you are only using legitimate and reputable dating sites. Always check website addresses carefully, as scammers often mimic real web addresses. And remember that it's very unlikely that someone will declare their undying love to anyone after only a few letters, emails, phone calls, or pictures. The next one I'd like to talk about is prize scams. You cannot win money or a prize in a lottery unless you have entered it yourself or someone has entered on your behalf. You cannot be chosen as a random winner if you don't have an entry. Many lottery scams try to trick you into providing your banking and personal details to claim your prize. You should never have to pay any fee or tax to claim a legitimate prize. Don't be fooled by claims that the offer is legal or has government approval. Many scammers will tell you this. Instead of receiving a grand prize or a fortune, you will lose every cent that you send to that scammer. And if you have provided other personal details, your identity could be misused as well. A fake prize scam will tell you that you have won a prize or a contest. You may receive a phone call, an email, a text message, or see a pop-up screen on your computer. There are often costs involved with claiming your prize, and even if you do receive a prize, it's likely not going to be what was promised to you. Some things that you can do to protect yourself: legitimate lotteries do not require you to pay a fee or tax to collect your winnings. Never send money to anyone you don't know or trust, and don't provide personal banking details to anyone that you do not know and trust. The next scam is a charity scam. This involves scammers collecting money by pretending to be a real charity. The scammers can approach you in many different ways: on the street, at your home, over the phone, or on the internet. Emails and collection boxes may even be marked with the logos of genuine charities. Often the scammer will exploit a recent natural disaster or famine that has been in the news. Other scammers play on your emotions by pretending to be from charities that help children who are ill. They try to pressure you to give a donation and refuse to provide details about the charity, such as their address or their contact details. In other words, they're likely providing false information. Not only do these scams cost people money, they divert much needed donations away from the legitimate charities and causes. All registered charities in Canada are overseen by the Canada Revenue Agency and listed in its database. You can also contact your Better Business Bureau to see if they have information about the organizations that interest you. If the charity is genuine and you want to make a donation, get the charity's contact details from the phone book or from a trusted website. If you do not want to donate any money, or you are happy with how much you may have donated to charities already, simply ignore the email or the letter, hang up the phone, or say no to the person at the door. You do not have to be polite, and you do not have to give any money at all. How can you protect yourself? If you have doubts at all about the person asking for money, do not give them cash, credit card, or bank account information. Never give out your personal credit card or information or online account details over the phone unless you initiated the call and the phone number came from a trusted source. And if in doubt, approach an aid organization directly to make the donation or support. Next are service scams. These scams typically involve individuals that make offers for telecommunications, internet, finance, medical, and energy services. They also include offers such as extended warranties, insurance, and door-to-door sales. The two most reported service scams targeting Canadians are the antivirus software scam and credit card interest rate reduction scam. The scammers involved in the antivirus software scam promise to repair your computer over the internet. This can involve the installation of software or permission to have remote access to your computer. Payment for the software or repair is typically made by credit card. Downloading software from an unknown source or allowing someone to remotely access your computer is very risky. Scammers could use malicious software to capture your personal information, such as usernames and passwords, bank account information, identity information. Everyone likes to get a deal, and scammers know this. The people behind the credit card interest rate reduction scams often impersonate financial institutions and claim to negotiate with credit card companies to lower your interest rates. They guarantee they can save you thousands of dollars in interest, and they will tell you that the lower interest rates are for a limited time only, and you better act now. Tips to protect yourself? Only your service provider can offer you a better rate or price for their services. Be wary of unsolicited calls and don't give out your credit card number over the phone unless you have initiated the call. A newer one that we're seeing is COVID-19 scams. Some scams reported have consisted of the following: spoofed government, healthcare, or research information, unsolicited calls, emails, and texts requesting urgent action or payment or offering medical advice, financial relief, or government assistance and confirmation. If you did not initiate contact and you don't know who you're communicating to, be wary. Never respond or click on suspicious links and attachments, and never give out your personal or financial details. Another one is unauthorized or fraudulent charities requesting money for victims, products, or research. Again, do not be pressured into making a donation and verify that a charity is registered. Another is high-priced or low-quality products purchased in bulk by consumers and resold for profit. This can be things like hand sanitizers, masks. Now again, these items may be expired or dangerous to your health. Another COVID-19 scam is questionable offers such as miracle cures, herbal remedies, vaccinations, and faster testing, or fake and deceptive online ads, including cleaning products, hand sanitizers, and other items in high demand. Please be wary. Again, if you cannot verify that the information is accurate, then please don't take part in that interaction. These are just a few of the scams that are circulating. We know there are a lot more. And please, if you feel that you or your loved one has been a victim to a scam, please ensure that you do contact the RCMP. Thank you so much.